Jen here. I have my project life for July, the first week. Well, it's sort of mostly just Canada Day, but um, we're calling it week 1. So I'm just showing you here some of the stuff that I want to use. I have these 2 stamp sets from Close to My Heart and some enamel dots and some little word phrases, some sequins, those project life cards. I pulled out a whole bunch of them because I wasn't sure what I want to use. And you can see I always sort of tend to go more for the colors or the shades of red that are more along the cool side, so more on the blue and purple than orange and yellow. It's just the red that I prefer. So those are the ones I end up pulling out. Oh, and I was just showing you, I take my gesso and I put it into this little squeeze bottle, and I find that way it's a little bit easier for me to use, and when I go on crops and things like that, it's a lot easier to bring with me. So here I'm just going to put some of that gesso onto these cards, and I just wanted to mute some of the red. But of course the problem with the squeeze bottle is that you can't put the gesso back in. So, or I guess you could, I could unscrew the lid, but I was too lazy to do that. So I just wiped off my brush on the other cards. And there I'm just showing you, I have, it's a color resist set, and that particular card said legit on it, and I didn't think I would ever use it, but I wanted to have some white cardstock for maybe doing some tags or something like that, so I just pulled that one out, and I'm going to end up cutting it up. So the pictures on the outside, all the 4x6 pictures, are the Canada Day pictures, and everything in the middle is just stuff from the rest of the week. So this is a picture of my kids watching outside. It was raining that day, so they were watching the rain for a little bit, and then my youngest and my oldest decided to go outside and sit on our little stoop and read while the rain came down. It was really nice. It's so nice. It smells wonderful, and because it was a nice hot summer, the rain was just a nice relief. So I thought I would take a picture of that. And here I'm just going to use that maple leaf stamp. So even though these pictures aren't, oh, there's my little guy, he's helping me. He loves stamping. The pictures aren't Canada Day pictures, but I still wanted to go with that motif. So the picture down at the bottom is, again, my youngest and my oldest outside reading, and they're reading cookbooks. My husband is a chef, and they love to read his cookbooks, so that's what they're doing. And then for this next card, I thought I would use one of the little bursts of fireworks. So I'm just going to sprinkle a couple of those around. And these are 2 pictures of books that I was reading at the time. So the one book is called Tiff, and it's sort of a modern fairy tale. And the book up at the top is a Philippa Gregory book. It was our book club book of the month, and I didn't finish it. It's a historical fiction, and I'm not really, it's not my genre. I should give it another try, but I haven't yet. And then for this last card, the top is just some flowers that my hubby and the kids bought for me because they thought they were nice and that I would like them. And the bottom is our pool that we set up in the summer for the kids. And I'm just adding some brads to this side. So that first card that you saw has a maple leaf brad just covering up the blue star that was there, because these cards are actually Project Life cards from, I think it's just their general occasions kit, And of course it has July 4th, so I covered up the blue and put a maple leaf for Canada Day. And now I'm just going to put some sequins down. So the first card there got some red sequins, and this one's going to get some silver sequins. And everything here is sort of mimicking the Canada Day layout that I did. So I'm trying to stick with all those same items. Now I'm just going to cut this card apart. I just liked that it's stark white and it's nice and thick. And so I'm going to fishtail the end, and it's going to go down at the bottom, that bottom picture. It's my kids, a silhouette of my kids watching the fireworks, so there's a lot of negative space there, and I thought I would put the banner down at the bottom just saying that it's the kids watching the fireworks. But it needs something to make it pop, so I'm going to take some of the tissue paper and I'm just going to back the banner with tissue paper so there's just that little edge of red all around it. Nice and simple. There we go. Oh, and there's my son's head again. He was really curious about what I was doing. He loves seeing himself in pictures. So I'll just pop that one down in the center right there, and that's all I'm going to do for that picture. And then to mirror that, oh no, I'm going to do some journaling first. So with my white pen here, I'm just getting the ink running. I'm just going to write right on the picture, and it says backyard pool time. And then I'm just journaling about the flowers. And on this one, I'm just journaling about the books that I'm reading. This one here just commented that they're reading cookbooks because they're like their dad. And the top picture there is just my TBR for the month. So the books that I want to read for the month of July. And then just to mirror the picture that's down in the bottom, I'm going to do the same thing to this picture up at the top. So I'll fishtail a little banner. I'm only going to do it on one side here because I'm just using the space that's up in the top corner of that picture. But I will back it with some tissue paper. And that's just a picture of the pantomime that we went to Canada Day around lunchtime. One of our favorite ladies is the founder of a company, and they put on pantomimes for the kids, and they're so much fun. We love going to see them. So that's how we started off our Canada Day celebrations. And they put on Rumpelstiltskin, which was just hilarious. And that's going to finish my layout for today. If you have any questions or comments at all, please leave them for me down below. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Thanks so much. Talk to you later, everybody. Happy scrapping. Bye.